like the Lil Baby Gunna thing, like you can't
look
away
escape
from that
it.
because they can do a lot of the same things. And like you said, the trajectory was so in line.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's not like ever a one or the other, because while they do the same thing, I think they communicate it in a totally different kind of energy. And like you said,
All right. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another TheStereoVision Podcast episode.
Happy 2022.
New year. Same us.
Same fucking pod, man.
You
We're
know
right
what
just
I'm
back to
saying?
it, yeah.
Y'all know the deal. Happy to have y'all back. Everyone new, welcome. Join
Yup.
the family.
If it's the first TheStereoVision video you've ever watched, like, share, comment, subscribe. Glad to have you.
Do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We bring y'all the best content all year long.
Of course.
So some shit happened already.
Yeah, we were away from the LA crib, and shit just continued to move without us. I don't know.
I mean, niggas was talking shit. Niggas was dropping music. Niggas was announcing albums. It's a good time. You know, they're starting the year off strong. I didn't expect so much energy to start off 2022.
Is this normal? I feel like this is really not normal in January.
I don't think there is a normal at this point. I don't know what's happening. Because
Yeah.
last year, it took a minute for everyone to start coming out with stuff. But I think that might have just been a product of a pandemic, you know. People might have just been really thinking on what they wanted to put out, sitting on their best work, you know, waiting until they saw what was happening with the outside.
Yeah.
At this point, nobody knows what's happening. Nobody knows what's going to happen next. So you might as well just put it out, I guess.
That's such a fact that there is no normal anymore, like post-pandemic, like, and ushering us into like Web 3.0 and just like how people interact with each other. Like we're at that point in human history. Everything changes. So I guess fuck a, end of the year drop. Fuck going for the Grammys.
I mean,
Gunna can drop in January now, and I'm happy about that.
Do you think that it's not? I think it is a Grammy thing, but for next year. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you drop earlier in the year, I do think that gives people more time to live with it if it's really good.
Yeah.
So like a whole lot of Red, people, it was really good, and when it first came out, even though everyone didn't fully get it, it had enough time for people to come around. By the end of the year, it's at the top of a lot of people's lists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think The Weeknd, he dropped. He's one of the biggest artists of our generation. I think he established himself, I think, as the Michael Jackson of our generation.
I think on After Hours, by like fully embracing the pop sound and like diving into it and locking in, and then making another pop album with Dawn FM, I think he has too, because now he has that appeal across everyone,
I don't think he's made an R&B album since, Trilogy?
My Dear Melancholy.
My Dear Melancholy was not R&B.
What do you call that?
I don't know. The Weeknd, that's what I'm saying, because like his lyrics are always kind of R&B.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of all that he's dropped, because after I don't consider Beauty Behind the Madness. That's a pop album to me, low key.
Yeah.
And that was pretty
It is.
But we love Dawn.
And then,
Go get that reaction.
Yeah, go get the reaction. That had us gassed.
That shit was incredible.
And then we had like an hour-long conversation about how we do listen to pop music.
I mean,
hey, actually a lot of people that we like.
Kinda. I guess. It's so weird. That's what I'm saying. I feel like we can't even put anyone in a box anymore.
Yeah.
There's just so much.
Yeah.
There's so much music. There's no reason to put anyone in any specific category. Just enjoy the shit.
Yeah, I swear to God.
It's all incredible. And unless like you're misgenring someone, I guess that's the only time we run into problems.
Yeah.
Like putting someone in a box or some shit.
Yeah. No, but yeah, genres are definitely out now with like the new label structure. It's not like labels need 3 hip-hop acts, 3 pop acts. You know what I mean? It's like people just make music now.
I have no idea what The Weeknd was saying on this stuff.
Yeah.
I only feel like I've appreciated it sonically.
Yeah.
It's that good. It's that, like, for a short album, it feels like it's really dense.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Carrey was doing a lot of narration on it. He was dropping facts on everybody throughout.
Yeah.
So it was a good, fun listen. It was great to hear good music to start off the year, set the tone right.
Mm-hmm. That is a fact, though, where I've listened to it probably 3-4 times now, and I'm still... there is meaning. It's not like there's, an absence, but like I don't think I have like a firm understanding of what he's communicating,
Because it's captivating. It's not like I don't put it on in the background like I can, because it's that type of quality of music and it's that fun and easy to listen to, but like I want to listen. Like it's enthralling. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, like, there's the heartbreak stuff. You know, obviously he's talking about a girl on a lot of it. There's kind of this other narrative going throughout the whole thing where it's kind of like this futuristic. You know, they've figured out the afterlife. You know, that interlude was really interesting to me, where they're like, call this number 444-4444 to like get the afterlife. You know, it's like the next best thing. And I'm like, damn, is this like looking at a futuristic society where we do know what's next and people are like willingly seeking options to like kill themselves to like get to that next, you know, and people are profiting off that, you know?
This man has a whole sci-fi thriller
off the album's a sci-fi thriller. Don't you feel like it was a futuristic radio? I feel like this was like a radio station from like 2045.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But I think that was just part of the persona, because I think that this was him looking back on life as an old man. Mm-hmm. And I think that the big takeaway that, like, as someone facing death, right, as someone who's on your deathbed or so just older, you know, you start to look back at your life and then look at what's ahead of you, because nobody really knows, you know, with death, with the afterlife. But on the last part of the album, on that last song where there's no music, it's just Jim Carrey talking. Yeah. He like is mentioning that you have to exist and really live this peace that you're seeking. Mm-hmm. You have to find these things that you're looking for within yourself. And that's something that only someone who's older may realize. And then when you're older, you may look back and realize all the mistakes you made when you weren't thinking like that.
Yeah. When
you were still chasing that thing. So when you were chasing fulfillment, that's why you were cheating with a married woman. Or you were with a married woman cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like there's reasoning behind all of his actions. It all connects.
That's a fact. The outro definitely gives the most, like a roadmap for the album. And it was one of my favorite parts, even though it wasn't even on it.
It's fire.
And just like the concept of the after, because then you could tie that to the interlude before too, where it's like the afterlife, this next, you can't go get it unless you have it here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So maybe you call the number and they're like, dummy, like, you give me all your money, but like,
niggas sell fake dreams, bro. Niggas sell fake dreams all the time. You could sell something like the afterlife and it may not even exist for people, or people may not even be able to really achieve it. It's really just something you could get inside of yourself, and you're not going to realize it till you die. So of course, capitalism, all this evil humanity shit is going to try to profit off it. It's a fake dream. It's a fake narrative. That's not, I don't know if you can't buy the afterlife. The fuck?
No. Interesting.
It was a really good album.
We're still thinking about it, talking about it. It sounds amazing.
Gonna drop too. Different type of mood. Mm-hmm. Very hype. So I guess we could talk about this kind of in the scope of another thing I want to talk about, because we can talk about it like in similar career paths. So Gunna is established now, no longer coming up. He's a superstar, I think.
Yep.
I think everyone knows his name. A lot of people respect him. Then there's Baby, who also came up at the same time. And I feel like their careers are parallels, and it's good that there's no beef. They're brothers, clearly. No negativity. We're not endorsing, no competition. We're just talking about them, though.
Yeah.
I think that Gunna's officially found the lane that's really along with Thug and the YSL shit, and I heard it a lot on this, and I think that Baby is really just on some whole different shit. Like, Thug and Gunna sound like they're on a vibe that's very cohesive. I really fuck with like the wavy strip back beats that they're doing, the kind of vibey instrumentals. I don't know, the music that's coming out of that YSL camp is really special.
It's really special, and they have tremendous artists, tremendous producers, and the parallels are damn it. You know, like it's they're like the Lil Baby Gunna thing, like you can't look away from that it. Because they can do a lot of the same things, and like you said, the trajectory was so in line. But for me, it's not like ever a one or the other, because while they do the same thing, I think they communicate it in a totally different kind of energy, you know?
Yeah.
Where like Baby,
you
know, like I see them as like two parts of the same. You know what I'm saying? They both have this really cool, these like really cool new age flows that are like interesting and like addicting and kind of.
Is this recording?
I can get a cat today.
Well, don't do that.
I was thinking about that. Should I wait for everyone to come back before I get a cat, or should I just surprise them?
You should not just surprise people with a fur. You're like a fucking furry animal, bro. Just running around the house.
A cute little cat, bro. Who wouldn't like that?
Me.
You're gonna love the cat, bro.
I'm not a cat nigga, bro.
You are such a softie, bro. You're gonna love the cat.
Doesn't mean
bro.
I like exact. Cats are not soft, bro.
What are you?
Cats are unpleasant animals.
No, they're not. Bro.
Cats are angry.
I'm
Cats
getting
are
a cat.
always.
I'm
mad.
getting a cat today. That's not true. You just have to have bad cats.
I've never had a cat,
Oh my god. So why are you talking,
bro. Because I've just seen them. I've interacted with cats.
Mm-mm.
I mean, like they're not the worst, but like we should get like. I think you can surprise people with like a lizard,
No, I don't want a fucking lizard. I want something that's gonna cuddle with me,
a goldfish.
keep me company.
So the Gunna album can keep you company.
Fix this.
What?
Nice.
The Gunna album will keep you company.
So yeah, Lil Baby and Gunna. I feel like they're like one and the same. You know, two separate parts of like one whole, where they both do similar things, but like really provide for me in different moods. You know, Baby gets me hyped. Baby's got that rapid flow, that shit that gets me excited, gets me pumped. It's motivational to me. Whereas Gunna does the same thing, but in a vibe where I want to chill. You know, I want to smoke. I want to vibe. I want to be on the beach that you're talking about that they made one in, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like they do similar things, but it's for like different occasions.
I think Gunna's more motivation in terms of like yourself, I guess. I guess Baby's pretty motivational too, but I just feel like Baby's more like you said, aggressive, you know? Yeah. I don't think Gunna's as like talking about the things he gonna really do to a nigga. Like Gunna's more the energy like if I get pressed, I'll do something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm really just laid back, cooling. I'm on this money talk. I'm just trying to get this bread. I think Baby is also getting money, but Baby has a little more of the street shit. Mm-hmm. I think that's the thing. Baby involves a little bit more street shit in his raps.
Yeah.
And Gunna's just more on the, I put that shit on, I'm getting bread, you know. I made it up out the trenches.
If you could only keep one of their catalogs. Gunna?
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say that comment, so like, this is where I wanted to go, basically.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think that I'm biased just because I listen to more Gunna, and I like him more, but I think Gunna's better. Mm-hmm. I fuck with Gunna way more. I need more Gunna music, for sure.
I feel like Gunna has more flows. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he'll surprise you more, whereas Baby is just like really good at what he does, you know?
Gunna's made a surprisingly like crazy amount of good songs.
Yeah.
Like Gunna's catalog is pretty wild, and you can go to a lot of different albums.
Yeah.
Like a lot of different, he has a lot of music.
We were talking about it before the reaction, and we're like, he hasn't missed. Mm-hmm. He hasn't missed on an album. On every single project he's ever dropped, there's 3 songs we love. And not just added to a playlist, but like love.
There's 4 of these mixtapes. There's the 2 Drip season, or
Dripper John
2s. There's 2 of them, and then there's one, and then I think there's another one. Like there's a lot of music from him, and he just keeps going. Maybe another collab project too. Yeah, I need some more collabs from Gunna.
Oh wow, who would you want to see him go with? Not Baby.
Thug, a Thug Gunna collab album on some like Thug Future shit.
Yeah,
super slimy, crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I could only really put him with ATL niggas. I don't know who else I really put him with.
I mean, what about Kodak?
Yeah,
that song was really good.
That'd be crazy.
That song was really good.
Shit, the him and Herb track was different.
Whoa, yeah, the him and Herb track was cool.
The him and Herb track was.
See, really, I almost want to put Gunna with someone that like contrasts him. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We've heard him with Thug a lot. We've heard him with Baby a lot, and it's dope, and I love it. Well, Baby does.
Gunna can go on anything.
Yeah.
So like, you could put him with any rapper. It's just a matter of like, who would I want to hear 8 to. Well, I would want to only hear 8 to 10, but they're gonna give us fucking 17.
Yeah, always.
So what would I want to hear that many songs from?
Yeah, I mean, him and Roddy are a pretty good duo.
That'd be good. That'd be really good. They'd be on their melodic shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know who else. Gunna, he's versatile. But I guess we could stop talking about these other niggas. We could talk about the best album that's gonna come out in January.
Talk to the people.
We could really
talk to the people about your man.
Earl Sweatshirt is dropping sick with an exclamation point for you dumb niggas, bro.
Emphasize
this shit.
He's sick.
He keeps dropping singles, bro. He's not Silk Sonicing us, I hope, bro.
Well, we got the track list.
I know.
Do you see it?
Yes.
So I don't think when you say Silk Sonicing, you just mean dropping majority of the album, or dropping, in your opinion, the good songs?
Dropping the best songs. Like, your single should definitely be Leave the Door Open. Perfect.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Don't give us Smoking Out the Window. What?
I know. Give us Leave the Door Open and Skate.
Like, and yeah, honestly, with just those two, I would have been fine.
And
then
Smoke
don't
Out.
wait so fucking long to drop the album, which Earl isn't doing.
Yeah.
Earl did the 2010, and he announced it, honestly, right after 2010, I think.
Yeah.
And then he dropped the...
Tableau.
That's my favorite one, I think.
Wait, that's the one with Arm & Hammer?
Yes.
Yeah, that song's insane. I think I like the new track that just came out.
Titanic.
What's it called? Titanic. It's only like a minute and 20 seconds, bro. And no hook. He just eats, bro. He eats, bro. Oh.
I mean, Earl's in a bag. He sounds comfortable. I'm really excited to see him on tour. Alchemist is really working with him heavy, so you know the beats are going to be different. Alchemist got to be the hardest working nigga in this rap shit.
Yeah.
The nigga is fucking, like, the way that he caters to every artist he's with in the most unique, like, amazing way is so perfect.
Yeah.
The new Boldy shit is incredible.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know if he's the hardest working. I think he just shits out excellence. If I'm being honest, like, I watched that little like intro where he was talking about the Cycles documentary movie that he helped score, and he goes into a studio at one point and just like he's like, oh, I've never like seen this synth before, and he like touches it like a couple times, you know, and it's like, I was like, whoa, like someone sampled that, like someone grabbed that as a loop, like that's incredible, you know. And he was just like touching an instrument. I think he touches the shit, bro, and it just sounds good. If I'm being honest, I think he's got the gift.
He's talented and he's thoughtful.
Yeah.
In all this shit. I think he really loves this music shit. He's been doing it forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's been doing it forever. Like, whenever whenever I'll hear a new Alchemist song, I literally go back and I'll listen to something like fucking like Hold You Down from like 2003, and I was like, what the fuck?
I don't even know that song.
Yeah. You if I play, you know the beat, bro. Like, the beat is like iconic, but it's like,
who's on it? Whose song is it?
Bro, I'm playing the shit now.
Okay.
I'm still connected, bro. But just the fact that he's been doing this forever and is still changing his style, still getting better. Fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've heard this, right? Like, and that's forever ago. And
I forgot about that shit.
Changed his sound. He's not on this, like, boom bappy shit no more. He's on some, like, muddy Mike, Earl, Arm & Hammer, like you said. Like, the lane that he's in now, too, is what I've been obsessed with the last month.
Mm-hmm.
Like, after I went back on break, I was just going home and, like, really digging through his catalog and just seeing all the projects he dropped last year.
Mm-hmm.
The Arm & Hammer project with the two pigs, that disgusting ass cover that fucking, like, freaks people out, bro.
So good, bro.
So good.
Bro, I listened to that shit for the first time over winter break, and I was, like, on a run when I was listening to it, and I never ran further because I didn't even think about turning around. Nothing was in my head besides what I was hearing, because the flow, mostly because of that dude's flow, because that's the most like off the wall shit I've ever heard, and I fucking love it. But like what he was saying too was very valid, you know. Him,
Makami, Mike, Sideshow a little bit, Mavi, they've all really found this like niche and this incredible lane of rap that is so necessary and so motivational, and really like, it speaks a lot to like black people, black culture, a celebration of like Africa, things like that. But then more so than that, it's things that anyone could really get from, because it's about like looking within yourself, finding the things in yourself that you need to improve your health. Like they're really talking about like just valid everyday things that people could implement into their life, like thoughtfulness. Yeah, that would improve everything. It's really conceptual music. It's great.
I love also the parallels that Al helps me draw between artists. You know what I'm saying? Because we know his camp. We know Earl Sweatshirt, Griselda, that lane, you know.
Action Bronson.
But you see like some of the kind of more, I wouldn't have expected that project to happen. I wouldn't have expected him to do a project with Denzel Curry, you know? And then you're forced to think, like, are Denzel and West Side Gun more similar than I thought initially? You know, and you go back and you listen and you're like, it's all way closer than I would have ever thought. You know what I mean? Like, the artists that I love, I've put in so many different places on different shelves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But really, I think I just love good music, and I think a lot of them are more connected than I think, you know? And now I fiend for like a boom bap Denzel Curry tape. You know what I mean? In the style of like Unlocked, you know?
I think you also grow into your music taste as you get older. Like,
and you realize why you like it.
You find what fits you, what fits your everyday, what makes sense at different times in the day for you. You need something different in the morning than you need at night, but it's not going to be the same every day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
And it's all really just personal feeling, and you understand what you need at different times better as you get older.
Yes.
Because I did not, I'm not going to lie, like we met, Jack gets on my head for this. Fuck you, nigga. I know you're watching this shit too.
Shout out, Jack.
He gets on my head because he showed me Supreme Blind Tell when I was 17 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is cool, but what the fuck? Like, I don't care about wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get wrestling. I didn't like, it didn't make sense for me because I hadn't made my connection with it because he loves wrestling.
Yeah.
So people who love wrestling have a whole different relationship with West Side Gun than I do.
Yeah.
But then as I grew into myself, as I found the things that inspire me in music, as I found a message that he so clearly portrays that meant something to me, I was able to go back and be like, I get it now.
Yeah.
This all makes sense now.
Yeah.
Like, I get why this was your album of the year back. Like, you know, like.
That's such a good feeling when you get it. Because that happened with me this fall with Gambino's project, Awaken My Love. You know, where I remember listening to that in 2017 and being like, or was that 2016?
2016. Maybe.
I think that was 2016. I remember listening to that and obviously being like, Redbone's phenomenal and Zombies is fun and California's dope, you know? But being like, God, there's something here. I just wish I'd liked it. You know, I'm like, I'm not going to listen to this whole project. You know, it's just not for me yet. But like, and then this fall, I listened to it again and I was like, holy shit, like, is this my favorite album ever? You know what I mean? I instantly bought the poster. I instantly bought the vinyl. I'm like, oh my God, I love this, you know?
It's just different timing. There's a reason for every season, bro. And then it really tells you a lot about yourself. Because then you can go back and be like, okay, what changed in my life?
Yeah.
Why didn't I get this back then? Or why do I love this right now?
Yes.
What's making me fuck with
Literally,
this, you know?
literally.
Music could really reveal a lot about yourself, a lot of what you're going through. It's really like therapy for people who fuck with the shit.
It is therapy.
You know?
It is therapy.
And I realize, because there's also moments in time where I love this shit, you know, but I like get overloaded. And like there's times I need silence. And I think that sometimes when like I'll think about it too much. Like when I think about music too much, music isn't something that's ever meant to be thought about. I feel like it's something like when you feel compelled to play something, you just play it. Yeah. Like we get too caught up in, is this the setting? Is this, what is every other people going to think? What does this look like for me to fuck with this? It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, facts.
Just play the shit.
Yes.
Just like fuck with this shit. Feel it, bro. Don't make it something you ever have to think about. When someone asks you what's your favorite fucking album, just say your favorite fucking album, you know? Like and we all have to get out of this, you know, and it's a product of our generation just being so fucked up.
I think, sorry, finish.
It's just a cool way to start. I think music is a very easy way for everyone to start bringing that into their everyday life.
I fully agree on stop thinking about what you listen to and listen to what you like. But I do think a lot about what you like. Because like what you were saying earlier and what I was going to say, and it ties into it being music being therapy, is like one of the coolest parts about like growing up for me is like going back and listening to one of my favorite songs from, you know, when I was 16, maybe when I was 18. And when I was playing it then, I just loved it. You know, I was just like, this makes me feel good. You know, this is fun. But then being able to say, oh, I like this because of this. And like you said, boom, then you learn more about yourself. You put the pieces together. You unlock a door. You know what I'm saying? And you realize why you like shit, you know?
Okay. So when do you think you started listening to music intentionally?
Probably, honestly, I'd like to say it was earlier, but probably not until we started StereoVision.
Okay. Because
I think it was after that even. I think it was probably when we started podcasting. Okay. When I really, whenever I'd listen to anything, I was very intentional about it because I knew we were going to talk about it, you know? Yeah. Before then, like, we started the blog, and I had a blog in high school that I did too, but I think that was just because I loved this shit, you know?
Yeah, you felt something.
Yeah, but I wasn't necessarily, like, I read some of those reviews, and I'm like, damn, I could have just written, I like this shit 100 times. You know what I mean? I'm not really saying anything in some of those early 2018, you know, I'm just like, I'm like, oh, it sounds so good, you know what I mean? But then we started talking about it on the pod, and I'm like, really started getting into it, and now, what you just said about music being therapy is, like, really big,
bro,
because that's such a fact.
Because I'm thinking about like when I was in high school, right?
Yeah.
And like I'm like, you know, I didn't fuck with the shit really like that, and I listened to Doris every single day.
Yeah.
Like all the time. I was listening to Channel Orange all the time. That's when I first heard about Nostalgia Ultra. Like I had I have the Apple Music replays, and it's hilarious to just go back and be like, damn, you was an angry ass nigga. You was mad as fuck about something, man.
With quick breaks for Channel Orange.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like not in a good, like, I don't know. And like, but it helped me get through.
Yeah.
And it helped me find myself and what I really fuck with. And I still love all those projects today, but I look at them differently. And that's the great thing about, like, I was able to grow with them. I was able to grow into different songs. I love different songs than I did back then. I played different songs than I did right then. And then like I see where these artists are evolving to now, you know, and I'm able to grow with them too. It's a great thing to see. Music is the best.
Yeah,
That's why we got a fucking podcast about this shit.
We got a podcast, man.
I love this shit. All right, so what else are we talking about, bro? What are the other conversations and shit?
I mean,
Let me see. I text you. Let me see. Okay. That was the cool thing. So, I think that we were blessed to get things like Silk Sonic and the Weeknd album because they were calls back to like an old generation of music. I think that that's called timeless music. You know, just shit. That shit's gonna sound good whenever. Al Green, Michael Jackson.
yeah.
Insert whoever here. Amy Winehouse. You know what I'm saying? The Beatles. That's timeless music. That's gonna sound good whenever. That's gonna have relevance whenever. People are gonna sample it forever, right? Who in our generation is going to age like that? Who are we going to be playing when we're still 40 years old?
That's a really hard question. But it's a good question because it's like we were talking about understanding why you like music, understanding why music lasts long, you know, and being able to pick earlier from the jump. And I don't have an artist ready. I'm going to try to think about some qualities, you know.
I mean, there's a couple that you could think of a couple off for it.
Yeah.
You're going to listen to Frank Ocean forever.
I'll listen to Frank Ocean forever. I'll listen to Kendrick Lamar forever.
I think The Weeknd is in that category.
Yeah. I mean, I'll listen to Gambino forever now.
Yeah.
I
think those are like... Because we're in a unique era because I don't think rap has ever been so dominated by young people.
We didn't say Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did? Okay, thank God. I just had to make sure.
That's what I'm saying. There's givens. There's certain givens. There's certain ones that would be disrespectful to not include.
Yes.
But then I look at the ones who I would say would be disrespectful to not including greats now. You know, people that I listen to every day now. And I'm like, fuck, am I going to be able to really slap a Gunna when I'm driving a kid to school?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I think someone like Smino is going to evolve a lot, change a lot, and I'm excited to see what he's going to put out throughout my life. I think he's going to be stuff I can listen to forever.
I think subject matter is really important in replay value.
Okay.
Because when people make music just about the time and a reflection of the time, it's cool and it's important and it's a narrative, but it's just inherently not going to last as long. You know what I mean? When it's about such a specific thing that's happening. When
you say the time, are you talking about the time, like what's happening around them, or that time of their life and what's
happening
value
around them and what's in vogue, what is trending, what other people are talking about, what other people, you know what I'm saying? I think subject matters that are more, I mean, you were talking a lot about like soul, and I think a lot of the themes of love, you know, is a timeless theme. I think you look at like Frank Ocean and Pharrell and Childish Gambino, and you hear these metaphysical themes.
They just have a more all-time opinion on love. They have a more mature opinion on love. But I think that all of this shit now, the babies and the Gunnas and the fucking whatever, the slump sixes, yeet, whatever you want to talk about, that is still love, immature love. That's why I asked the question, they're talking about a stage in their life, I think. Yeah. And that's what dates it. Yeah. Not necessarily them talking about what's around them, because money, chains, whatever, that's going to exist when they fucking 50, but is you going to wear all them? You know? I don't know. I don't know yet because I ain't 50. I ain't aged yet because I may still love all this shit. I may still listen to Lil Uzi Vert when I'm that old. I may still, fuck it, Future's about to be 40. Yeah. You know? Yeah. We'll see.
Well, no, that's a good point because it is like an immature love. So I think that's the first level is subject matter, but then it's kind of like the language that you use and the way that you present it. You know what I'm saying? I think subtlety is beautiful and will always live longer than brashness. You know what I mean? Are we still good over there? Yeah. I think I mentioned like metaphysical, and I think that's important because I see that as, you know, tying your emotions to the way the world around you works. at such a natural level. You know, not technological, but just like a really natural, like.
So you give me an example of this.
Like I think like Pharrell is very metaphysical in the way that he talks. In whatever he's talking about, I think he's speaking with a certain energy that you're like, oh, like this motherfucker knows something. You know? Like you listen to Nerd's music and you listen to like ESP off the newest Nerd album, and it's all about kind of like these metaphysical themes of energy and vibration, you know?
Okay.
That kind of shit.
Does that fall in subject matter though? Or
Well,
like who you are? Because like I don't ever see like, I'm trying to think who's someone that, I guess you're saying that everyone who has made timeless music has always spoken in a metaphysical way.
No. Okay. No, I just think that's one timeless way to present information.
That's a way to get there.
Because you look at like I think Erykah Badu sings about love in a metaphysical way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I think it's this decentral kind of unconnected other like bigger picture kind of way of speaking. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I think that goes hand in hand with subtlety, and that makes timeless music.
Okay, so then I have the question about rock music. Then.
Yeah.
Is rock music timeless?
I mean, some of it.
Because that shit is not a lot. There is subtle rock music.
Yeah.
But I feel like that shit's like an epic genre. That's a big genre.
Is
their timeless music subtle? I don't know that much shit.
Their timeless music, I think they have subtle timeless music and they don't. Mm-hmm. All these things are not like parameters of timeless music for me. They're just qualities. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't think timeless music needs to be subtle. Okay. I think Look at Me by X is timeless.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Is it though? Like that's
probably not. That's just an example.
That's it's so hard because that should be though.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
That's a generational song.
Yeah.
And what if that's another category? If it's not any of the things that you said and I can't play it at 40, the only reason for it to be timeless is if it's generational.
And reminds you of the time?
And even if I don't play it, a 20-year-old at any time could play it and get it.
Yeah.
In adolescent, while I may grow out of it, you feel me?
Yeah.
Anyone at that stage in their life will get it.
Yeah. So that's timeless.
Will any young person, even though I may grow out of Gunna, will my kid get Gunna when they're my age?
No, probably not. You know, because I just look back at what like excited our parents when they were 20, and most of my friends don't like that shit. You know what I mean? But I think that is valid to.
Really?
Yeah.
Your parents ain't listen to like who was the big artist back then?
My mom like loved like Van Halen when she was in high school. She loved Kiss. A lot of hair rock.
Okay, and I guess rock is out of style, yeah.
And I mean, like I like a lot of her music. Like you know, like my dad's like the biggest Beatles fan. I love the Beatles, but like my friends don't. I don't listen to the White Album when we're playing 2K. You know?
Okay. Cause I'm like, I guess I'm a weirdo too, though.
Yeah.
Cause like I'll play I'll play an old song.
I know you will. You'll have everyone turn and look and. Huh?
I guess that shit's funny, bro. There is a time and place for shit. That's funny as fuck, bro.
No, I do the same thing. But though, like, I think a better way at framing like Look at Me would be like, regardless of how old you are, if this song can take anyone that was alive when it came out back to that time, is that timeless?
It's nostalgic.
It's more nostalgic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nostalgic.
It's not timeless at all because that just points to the fact that it is dated to that time specifically.
Play some shit from when I was a kid, and I'm gonna go back. Some corny shit.
That's what I was trying to think about too. Yeah.
Chris Brown makes timeless music. Sorry. I respect women though. Is he allowed? Do people care about the shit that he did?
No.
Really?
Not anymore.
Wow. All right, Breezy, you free now.
I might be wrong. I don't really. The amount of times we've talked about this on the podcast.
Nigga, we like, oh God, you know what made me think about it? You know that red flag thing that everyone's posting?
Yeah.
Like, let your friends post a red flag, bro. I hate that. I hate so many things. It's just an angry, but like, bro, that fucking, the like question things or like the threads that people post on their stories now.
Yeah.
That gives them an excuse to just post whatever picture. Just post the picture that you
just post a picture.
But, everyone's like, let your friends tell you your red flags. Niggas low-key be going in on that shit, bro. But someone was like, I used to listen to Chris Brown to one of my homies, and I was like, damn, that's hilarious.
That's a red flag? Damn. No, dude, that's a terrible trend, bro. The I don't even know how to do the Instagram story thing, where it's like they have all the prompts. You know, there was one that interested me, and I was like,
I think you have to see it and then click on it.
Oh.
And then add yours to it.
I don't need to be on that. I find enough shit to put on my Instagram story as is. Go follow me at Spencer Lobdell.
I'm gonna try this year to do more music again.
On your Instagram?
Yeah, I be forgetting, bro. I just be listening to music. Follow our Discord. Join our Discord. Be in the Discord. I'll send music in there though.
If you fuck with us enough to be 40 minutes into a podcast episode that might even be on our Patreon at this point, we don't know. You know, like you belong in the Discord. Like people are just chopping it up, talking about music, sending songs, connecting. We have like a whole channel. We have a channel for artists, producers that connect and like network. It's a good community.
It's getting official, man. It's just getting big time. You know, the price is going up.
Come on, man. So, I really like this camera over here, Miles. I keep like peeping it and like saying something as I can and be like, message, bitch.
Little angles, you know what I'm saying? We really upgrading the production. Let us know what y'all want to see in the studio, you know what I'm saying? If you here at this point, you loyal, you fucking with us. Yeah. Let us know what you want to see in the studio. You know, we almost done basically. You know, what art? Send us art, bro. Send us shit, bro. Maybe we'll open a PO box. Can we be like YouTubers, bro? I'm so excited.
We are YouTubers, bro. We're recording a YouTube video right now. Look at all this shit we got.
Nigga, we really like a year in this bitch. That's crazy.
In the YouTube shit, man. We got. When did we have food in the lair?
That was freshman year. That was like 2018.
Was it before the end of year list? Did we do that list together?
No,
it was after.
Yeah.
The 2018 list I did by my Lonely in Spokane. I reread that shit, bro. I really wrote 50 blurbs.
That's crazy.
I was in my Birkin, bro. But anyway, then I think like February we probably set the shit up.
Yeah. Nah, we talked before and we launched in January.
Yeah, we did.
We launched January, bro. That was like the official. Right when we got back too, because I remember the post went up, bro, when I was like in Burns Rec hooping, bro. Like, putting on my shoes, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. What a journey,
bro. What a journey.
All right, so I guess last closing thoughts, man. What you been listening to? Anything you excited for?
Can you let me sit down before you start?
No.
I didn't even hear the question because I don't have my headphones on.
Bap.
I didn't even
Major cap.
Hear the question.
Cap. Oh, okay. I guess let's not be disrespectful. Nas dropped a really good album. This is better than King's Disease to me.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I still haven't heard it, and I know I am being disrespectful because I've seen everyone and their mom fucking loves it.
Hella good.
I've seen Hit Boy get hella like Producer of the Year awards after it came out. Like people are like, he revived him.
It's different. It's super different. It's really good. The new Super Tecmo Bo is better than Bo Jackson, and they don't miss. And every song is incredible, bro. Bumps and Bruises and a Hot Water Take are crazy.
Bumps and Bruises is so crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So crazy. Mm-hmm. I gotta pull that track list up right now, actually, because
what are these samples?
Boldy's so good, bro. His voice, I love his voice so much.
He just makes drug dealing sound like he actually doesn't make it sound cool. He actually makes it punch a nigga out so quick, bro.
But my favorite song, swear to God though, my favorite song is probably "Moth in the Flame" though.
Oh,
I love that song.
Really?
That song is menacing.
I'm really excited to see them live, bro. I think all this shit's gonna knock.
Bro, that tour is gonna be so fire. I'm jealous. I'm gonna find my way there.
Everyone's gonna go. I'm
gonna find my way there. Who did you say? You said Jack got you the tickets, right?
No, Selena. Shout out Selena, my girl. You know what I'm saying? She got me tickets to that.
Is Jack going? I thought you said something about Jack. Jack's going too? Okay, cool.
Jack's going. It's going to be a little event, bro. That's what I'm saying. And it's not going to be hard to get tickets, bro. Like, we could, let us cover the show, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah, for so what else have you been hearing? Like, maybe some stuff that's, like, not new that you've been going back to a lot lately?
I've been on so I was really fun with Jess Blaze.
Okay,
as
interesting.
A producer.
Interesting, yeah.
So like I've been really into producers a lot. Like I watched a bunch of Alchemist like Instagram lives from the middle of quarantine, and he'll just be playing an hour of shit of just music mashups. Jess Blaze really caught my attention because I went back. I heard like "Oh Boy," and I'm just like, this is one of the best, craziest beats I've ever heard.
Crazy, bro! I swear, Killer Cam has all the best early 2000s beats. I swear, like people think it's Ye. Cameron has the craziest sampled
Dipset,
instrumentals I've
bro.
ever heard. Yeah.
I mean, because Dipset was like a moment in time.
Yeah.
Besides that, just a lot of Alchemist, a lot of Boldy. The Yad Fahim, Makami, just getting deeper into that shit.
Mm-hmm.
SoundCloud too. Other than that, probably just going through my shit, making sure I like all my stuff. Follow me on SoundCloud if you want hits. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what it is. Just search for it. Just find
You're
it.
so annoying.
Just find it, bro.
Just go find it. Is your profile picture still like just like a cartoon? Like, oh, no, it's just literally a picture of a green one, isn't it?
It was some fake Jordan 11s.
Oh, is the 11s,
that
bro?
I thought looked really cool in like 6th grade. And when did I first get it? I think it was 7th, 8th grade, bro. Yeah. It's not anymore. It's my face now.
Yeah.
but SoundCloud's such a. I might get SoundCloud Go. Y'all subscribe to the channel. Buy merch when we drop so I can afford SoundCloud Go, please. I just want the ad. I just want to be able to listen to ads, bro.
Speaking of SoundCloud, I've been doing a lot of what I've been doing lately is finding all my favorite SoundCloud songs, favorite non-streaming songs, and like downloading them and like putting them into my Spotify and playlisting them, and it's been fun and it's revived a lot of these songs for me. Yeah. But like I've been listening to a ton of Black Mass remixes now that I'm doing this, because for me, I love the platform, I love my playlists. You know, it was a barrier for me to listen to this music, but now I can do it, and like I just have this whole folder of Black Mass remixes right here on my Spotify that is insane.
Yeah, he's a SoundCloud legend. Like, he's been in the game for. There's shit by him that I didn't even know was by him.
Yeah, really.
At this point, yeah. I'll hear it and I'll be like, damn, he's because he's been putting out stuff for I think 4.
I was on his YouTube and I saw videos at least 3 years back.
Yeah, like he's been doing this. He's really like true to it.
Shout out Aaron, bro. Definitely put us on super early. You know, he's really been fucking with him. Told me all about him a year and a half ago at least. Shout out Aaron.
Yeah, bro. The SoundCloud goats are out, bro.
Yeah,
it's really starting to get appreciated now, and I think this new generation too, the young bulls is kind of reviving it. I seen SSG Kobe just dropped a little EP, SoundCloud exclusive.
Cool. Like
Smee dropped. She already decided SoundCloud.
Okay, exclusive. That's exactly where I was gonna go next because I've been listening to copious amounts of Smino, just like Smino all day, and that's kind of been the case for I feel like both of us for like the greater part of the last year. But now that I'm putting these local files on my Spotify and I have She Already Decided on all my playlists, it's just on 10, bro. Smino constantly.
I'm confused about what he did with that was so weird because he dropped it on SoundCloud, but then when he dropped it on SoundCloud, he had a link in his bio, and it was like just a link to the Zero Fatigue website, and it was just one folder with a download for She Already Decided, and then he took it off SoundCloud though. Yeah, it's like nowhere to be found. So the only way you can listen to it is on YouTube now, and I guess that's like cool, but like I can personally say that because when did She Already Decided come out?
Probably March of 2020. No, April.
But were we still doing brackets?
Yes.
Okay. Because I will say when that Smino bracket, like doing that Smino bracket on Instagram, if y'all remember we were doing those forever ago, that's when I became, like that moment when I was literally going through and figuring out all of his songs was like, when I was like, oh my God, this man is insane. Yeah. He has so many different, like he's one of the most multi-talented artists we have in the game right now.
No doubt, bro. He makes music for every mood, music I can play in front of anyone. He's like one of my favorites, man. Like I list him when people are like, who's your favorite artist? Like I put him in the mix now. You know, I love that man.
I think, shout out Sam too, man. We got some friends who listen to a lot of good music because I'm a freshman year, like we would play him occasionally, just be like, oh, y'all don't know. It's really the one. Like, this is really the guy, bro. Because everyone knows I hope everyone knows Netflix and Duce. You need that in your life. If you don't, that's a basic. Need that. But Noor is growing on me. Yeah. Noor, I'm in that phase now. I was definitely, She Already Decided was dominant. I think that's probably always going to be, like, the one that got me, like, super into it. Yeah. Then just a full appreciation of Black Swan. And then now I think I finally get the second album. Yeah. And I'm just ready for Love for Rin is gonna be incredible.
It's gonna be incredible. That single that he dropped was one of the best songs of the year.
I
Deserve.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, bro.
He did a live performance too of a new one that's gonna come out. I think he's kind of like, if you hunt around, I think there's like 3 songs from it that have been performed or just done, and they're all the vibe is very good. The energy of the music that he's making is very positive, and we need that.
Yeah. What else have I been hearing, bro? I've been listening to a lot of Smee. ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky. Say a lot of the same niggas from the end of the year. It's not like we recorded that a fucking year ago. It was 2 weeks ago.
I did the J Electronica album a bunch over break.
Okay.
I love A Written Testimony. I still listen to that a lot.
That's just up there.
I've been getting more into that kind of like rappity rap bag a little bit more lately, you know? So I've been hearing, I went back to that Nick Grant project, and he spit a crazy freestyle like a week ago too on the LA Leakers, so that kind of, you know, got that jumping. I listened to a lot of Tribe Called Quest when I was home. A lot of Low End Theory, a lot of Midnight Marauders. That's just music you can play anytime, I feel like.
They're my favorite 90s sound. I think they're the most accessible if you want to get into that music. I would definitely say, I think the Low End Theory is the best place to start with them.
Yeah.
And I think that if you want to hear evolution, things that inspired Kendrick Lamar and people like that, some of the first most influential people in like mixing jazz and hip hop, like Tribe is special. And they're part of New York. New York was killing at a point.
Yeah.
At a point they were dominating the rap game.
And it's so tasteful always. Yeah. You know, like a lot of like early 90s, late 80s hip hop, sometimes you put it on and you're like, okay, kind of corny. You know what I mean? In my opinion. There's a lot of good stuff out there too.
No, I agree. It's R.I.P. Phife Dawg, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's forethought. It's hard to be relevant now.
Timeless.
Yeah.
They make timeless
You know,
music.
like Q-Tip, like there's a reason that you know, like niggas who don't know Tribe Called Quest know these fucking names for a reason. Like, and I'm forgetting the name too, because I can't mention 2 or not.
I only got those 2 on lock.
To
be honest.
Sorry. The only thing that I'm gonna mention then after that is listen to De La Soul too.
I need to get into De La Soul because their music isn't on streaming, right?
Yep, and that's the you know, De La Soul is like the reason that all of this is like the whole reason that I love music as much as I am is just De La Soul.
Yeah,
I got the fucking dunks, man. Like there's because I went always with this nigga Jack, bro.
Yeah,
couldn't find it on streaming. I was like, just after I heard Kanye shit and like was starting like on the cusp, I was just like, fuck, I need this.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was drawn to them. I think I'd heard Tribe and I wanted to go a step further. And I was like, I can't find this anywhere. He was like, I got you. Gave me the full hard drive with all the music, and it was over from there. That was what prompted me to ask him for the hard drive with everything.
Yeah, you told me about that.
I wanted De La Soul. De La Soul is Dead. Or no, it was 3 Feet High and Rising. One of those 2 albums, and I was
I'm gonna go get those after this episode. I'll put those on my Spotify.
Tough, bro. Tough project.
Listen to that shit. Cause I just love their aesthetic. I haven't even really heard their music, and I just love everything about the way they look and what they stand for.
Yeah.
Okay, you put me on to a group called Cocaine 80s.
Yes.
This summer. And that's another group that I've been really, now that I'm getting these local files on Spotify, just listening to a ton of them, bro.
James Blake, James Fauntleroy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know how to describe their music other than futuristic. That fits under the timeless mode that we were talking about. Mysterious.
It's very metaphysic to the point where it's psychedelic. You know what I mean?
And you can't find it anywhere. There's like 3 total projects. They're all on SoundCloud. If you look them up, and it's like, you can't even talk to, like, it's like if you know type shit. Because I've only heard about them in passing. Just like when they've just talked, like from like watching famous people in interviews, they'll bring it up.
Yeah.
And then I'll just like scour the internet for it and be like, I can't find fucking shit.
Yeah.
And then when I did find like the projects on SoundCloud, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck. This sounds like nothing I can't even describe. I don't know how to describe it, but just beautiful, well produced, elegant, but like raw at the same time, you know?
It's like nerd meets Frank Ocean.
Yeah. Yeah, with like some like more live instrumentation, it feels like though a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I guess.
Nerd does a lot of that though. They do a lot of that.
I don't.
But yeah, no, there's big guitar solos. There's like
because I think of like Missing You from Heaven, and I'm like that almost is like country.
Yeah.
Or like whatever, you know,
No,
like
swear.
folk, it's like folk music-ish, I guess.
It's kind of folky, like The Sun and the Moon. It's just so good. It's so good.
It's great music.
Go check it out.
Go get that. Damn, we get the shit. I love this shit, bro. Just enjoy this shit, man. We're not gonna give y'all all the heat. We're going to save some more for next episode.
Swear to God.
Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for fucking with us, man.
Thank you for fucking with us.
We'll catch you on the next one, man.
Yeet. Thank you for fucking with us.
We'll catch you on the next.
Thank you for fucking with us.
We'll catch you on the next one, man.
Yeet.
Next one, man.
Yeet. Thank you for fucking with us.
We'll catch you on the next.
Thank you for fucking with us.
We'll catch you on the next one, man.